Well, I did the costumes for Three of a Kind and Aladdin. A lot of the Three of a Kind I had in the barn, but I did make some new ones for them. And for Aladdin, my favorite one that I made, I think, was Iago. He's the parrot.
Okay.
Let's just see. I did it with like a tailcoat design, and then I layered it and used wire ribbon so that you could ruffle the feathers however. So that was a really fun one to make, and he's such a fun character. He enjoys his part so much, so it really comes alive with that. So that was fun.
All your costumes are all so glittery. Where on earth do you get this beautiful material?
In Brandon, usually at Fabricland, yeah. I don't buy like volumes like people think I might, because you know, to do that you need 20 meters of the same thing, and usually each costume, you know, if you buy 4 or 5 of the same kind, that's enough. So yeah, but I think on stage it's really important that the fabric has a life of its own. And it makes making the costume easier too, because then the fabric is doing half your work.
Right, and kids love a lot of glitz and a lot of lights reflecting on them,
Yeah.
so this must make their characters come alive.
Yeah, they were been wearing their costumes for well, a good part of April, on and off. As I was getting them ready, they were wearing them. We had a costume run through beginning of April, but they seemed to enjoy their character, or you know, feel their character more. So they ended up wearing them more than just like the last 2 rehearsals or something.
Well, in a way, that's kind of
Yeah.
fun. Now let's look at some of the other ones, like these kind of ones. My gosh, those are beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried to get the feel with the beads and the glitter again, and then Jasmine's costume. Andrea, we looked at a pattern book and she liked the design of this. It's already coming apart, but we went with this look instead of the traditional purple Jasmine belly shirt. We didn't want to do that one, so we went with this. And then this is Jasmine's wedding dress, and it's sort of at the beginning of the show she's really restrained under her father's control and who she has to marry and stuff, and by the end she's free to be herself. So I thought it was all right that if she was covered with the veil instead of the whole restricted outfit.
You must live whatever drama you're working on.
Yeah, it's fun. I really enjoy it.
So do you have patterns to follow, or is it all up in that top part?
Oh, a little bit of both. Yeah, mostly from my head. But you know, I use a pattern on this. But I made this the wedding dress totally from my head. The red dress I had a pattern for.
So how easy is it when you're working with you know, not only children but adults too, all different sizes and shapes? How do you get to fit?
Well, I come to the initial rehearsal and I measured everybody up and stuff, and then I went home and I had the measurements, and then I made things, and then oops, Iago's sleeves, when he tried it on, it's like I made it a size too small. Now did he grow or did I mess up? So that's okay, because we added the nice ruffle that you know, became a nice part of the costume. So usually things work out somehow, I don't know.
You've heard of plan B, C, and D.
Yeah, it all comes together.
Now, you said you also did 3 of a kind. Now, that must have been a challenge, making 3 of everything.
Yeah, the billy goats. Andrea said, you know, maybe if they had little blazers, and I thought, well, you know, tailcoats would be cute, so I made the 3 tailcoats, and then the little goatees, so they wouldn't have to do it, you know, makeup. They're doing an awesome job at the makeup. The animals, they're really doing a good job. But I thought the goatee would extend down. That would add. So I made it all part of the ear headband. And these I had in my collection. These I made. Carly picked the fabric. I would have probably gone like black or something. Or, you know, I sort of have a problem finding my way thinking outside the box. But Carly was with me this day, and she picked the fabric. So it's nice.
Who's that for?
This is for the 3 caballeros. I say it wrong, but the 3 caballeros. And then these I had in my collection. They're for the 3 blind mice. They're a little bit different, all 3 of them, but there's 3 of that feeling. And Mama Bear. I just like that with the browns and the earths, like foresty. It was in my collection. It's a vintage piece, and I thought that was cool.
Gee.
Oh, this dress. This was a present to me from a family from Germany when I was in grade 3, and I wore it for my grade 3 school picture. So it's really cute to see it on somebody else. And this was it came with a little apron. It's not the original blouse, but so this is from Germany in the 70s.
And who gets to wear that? Like,
Goldilocks, yeah. And it's just the fabric is it's like brand new. It must have been really good quality fabric. This little gift to me, so it's nice to see it on stage.
well, you've just made the whole show come alive. That's great. Thank you, Ellie, so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
You mean I, like, get to make a wish and everything?
Yeah, Al, like 3 wishes.
Awesome. Okay, I'm Colin Elliott, and I'm playing the part of Aladdin. Oh, it's really exciting to step it up that much higher and get a bigger role this time. It meant a lot more commitment and giving up more things. I haven't played a full piano practice for like 2 or so weeks, so it's kind of getting bad for that, but it's worth it, so.
Now, tell us about Aladdin.
Aladdin's just a nice guy who isn't very rich. He doesn't have very much money at all, and he finds something that changes his life, and it makes him happy in the end, so.
I bet you got a pretty nice costume.
Yeah, I really like it, because I actually have a costume change, too, so both costumes are pretty cool.
Want to talk about it? Tell us about your costume.
Okay, well, my first costume is just street radish. It's very... Our costume maker kind of put it through the washer every time that she ever did a load of laundry so that it really got beat up so that it looked old. And just some big poofy pants and a nice shirt, and then I change into someone else in the play, so I've got a different costume.
And it's a little more like the rest of them, all kind of glitzy. And
Yeah, basically.
I noticed the costumes behind you. They're just all glistening. It's nice to see them on the rack, and they look pretty good. Eh?
Well, they'll look even better on the stage.
Once you get into production with the lights and everything comes alive.
Yeah.
So what about Aladdin? Any secrets you want to tell us?
Well, I'm not going to tell you any secrets. You'll just have to wait and see them.
I have a feeling you really enjoyed yourself.
I always enjoy myself here. It's just a great way to spend your time, and it's just really fun.
We've seen you before. Let's back up. What else have you been over the years in Vagabond?
Okay, in Vagabond, I last year in Wizard of Oz at this time, I was Uncle Henry, and then the Osgard, and now I'm Aladdin. And 2 years ago, in the fall in Anne of Green Gables, I was a very small part of Malcolm Andrews. It was just a non-speaking role.
You've come a long ways. I wonder, what have you got out of acting?
I've made lots of new friends and gotten lots of experiences and just kind of found out how fun it is, and it really broadened my career.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Not really. We put a lot of work into the show, and I just hope that everyone enjoys it.
The magic carpet is fun because, well, I didn't have to memorize any lines and I get to dance and stuff.
So you're part of the Aladdin part of the show.
Yeah, it was really exciting when they said we were doing Aladdin. I was like, oh, I have to go in it. And Andre is an awesome director. I love acting for her. So, yeah.
So what's it been like? 3 months, or what is it?
Yeah, auditions were in January, I think, so it's been a while, but oh, I enjoy it so much. It's so nice.
Tell us a little bit about this play.
Well, it's pretty much your story of Aladdin, like the traditional story, but there's a little bit of differences that we've added, but Colin's Aladdin and Ashton's Jasmine, and they're just awesome. They do a really good job.
So I have a feeling there's a lot of color and a lot of lights and stuff.
Yeah, they changed the curtains and the costumes. They're so beautiful. It's just all different colors, and they're really sparkly, and yeah.
So magic carpet. That sounds like you should be flat.
Well, I have a costume. It's like kind of a bag sort of thing, and I'm inside of it, and I don't have arms. I just have the little tassels, and yeah.
So you look like a rolled up carpet.
Pretty much. In the one scene, they come to capture me, and they put a thing around me, and so then I'm rolled up because I'm scared. So yeah, it's really fun.
Well, that's kind of neat. I never thought of you being a rolled up carpet. I was thinking you a flat carpet.
Well, I open up and everything too, so.
We're exposing you. You're flashing.
Yeah, so.
We've seen you before. What other parts have you played for Vagabond?
I was in Final Dress Rehearsal, Anne of Green Gables, The Wizard of Oz, I was the Scarecrow, The Music Man, Return of the Glass Slipper.
What keeps you coming back, Amanda?
It's so much fun and just getting to know everyone, and they're all kind of the same, like same personalities, and they're just, everyone's so crazy and fun, and yeah.
Yeah, and that's great. You've still got a couple of years that you can keep coming back.
Yeah, I'd really like to. It's hard when you get into high school with more homework and stuff, but I'd really like to keep doing it because it's really fun.
What's it like having two different productions going all at the same time here?
Well, it's kind of crazy because half of the people are running around and it's like, oh, showtime, what? No, and then it's like, oh, it's the other play. But yeah, they're so cute, the little three-of-a-kind ones. But yeah.
So how many actually are in Aladdin?
Probably about 20. It's a fairly big cast, so yeah.
And they're all from around here, Amanda?
Not really. There's a bunch from Saskatchewan and Birtle, Russell, here. There is some, but yeah.
That's kind of fun. You're getting all together again, you know what I mean? From a bigger area.
Well, there's a lot of people from Saskatchewan that they were in the past ones, so then you get to see them again, and some of the ones that are on makeup I've known from other productions, so yeah.
What else would you like to tell us?
I hope that everyone had a lot of fun, and thank you to Pam and Andrea because they've been just amazing, so yeah.
My name is Carly Sotis, and I play narrator number 3.
So who is this?
They kind of tell the story of Aladdin, like they're kind of on stage for most of the show, and they just kind of explain the story to the audience.
So did you get to have a costume?
Yeah, it's sparkles. All the narrators are in sparkles, so yeah, I really like it.
So you get to be out there all the time, but you have to memorize your lines? You don't get to read out of a book?
Yeah, I don't have that many lines. It's more of just like we're in a group, so it's more of a group line. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I guess we'll find out, when we see.
Yeah.
So what's it been like this year working with a group?
Oh, it's been really fun. Yeah, this is one of my favorite plays that we've done. I really am enjoying it. It's really fun to meet all these people, and yeah.
Some of them you've become friends with.
Yeah, it's nice to see them again after the previous plays. So yeah.
Now, what about this play? What can you tell us about it?
I don't know. There's some really cool effects, and
Going to tell us about them?
I don't know. I guess you'll have to wait and see. They have some really cool lighting, and they got a smoke machine, and I really like it. I think it's going to be really good.
So with all these kids, it's been total chaos all the time?
Yeah, it's not that bad. When we first started, there was just the Aladdin, and now that we're all together with Three of a Kind, there's quite a bit of chaos, but yeah.
So what's it like traveling back and forth from Birtle all the time?
It's long, but you get kind of used to it. It's not that bad.
So do you carpool? Because there's a number of you kids.
I've been carpooling with Gabrielle, and sometimes she'll come with us, so that works out really good.
Yeah, because there's a number of Birtle kids involved.
Yeah.
And your mom's been involved, I think likely up to her eyeballs.
Yeah, she's been really busy with all the costumes.
So let's have a little behind the scenes here. What's it like living with a costume mother?
She wants us to try on the costumes all the time, and people are like, "Oh, you must love it," but I don't know, after a while you kind of get sick of it. But yeah.
So, have you enjoyed yourself, Carl?
Yes, very much. I love coming here all the time and just seeing all these people, and we're all kind of interested in the same thing, so we all have something in common, and it's really nice. So.
What else do you want to tell us?
I don't know, not much.
Guard 2 is it's actually a guard, and we have to take Aladdin because he steals a piece of bread, and yeah.
So I think this is a pretty important job here, eh?
Yeah, it is. You have to, yeah.
So what kind of a costume do you have?
Mine is sort of like gold sparkly pants, and then I have a black shirt with like sort of sparkly vest and a sparkly hat.
So do you have any props or anything that you have to carry around?
I have a sword, and that's all I really have.
So do you get a change in costumes or anything?
Actually, I am in both of the plays. So once I do 3 of a kind, I have to get into Aladdin.
So who are you in 3 of a kind?
I'm a wise man.
Boy, so you just have to go from one to the other in a very fast change here.
Yeah,
So what's it like being in 2 plays?
fun.
So it doesn't get confusing? No, what am I? Who do I have to remember the lines of?
Nope.
So what do you wear as a wise man?
It's red, and then I have this gold like vest things. Yeah, and that's all. And I have a gold crown. I really love Vagabond Productions.
We've seen you before. What other plays have you been in?
I've been in The Music Man, Anne of Green Gables, and Elfin Child.
So what keeps you coming back?
I don't know, I just love it, and it's fun to act and sing and all that.
Well, that's great. And do you think you'll come again another time?
Yep.
What's it like trying to fit this in with schoolwork?
Well, sometimes it's hard because you have to stay at late nights and that. So.
I'm Prince Daddy River Ranran, and I'm a thief.
Someone stole her bread!
I start off in the lobby, and then I run out with a piece of bread that I stole, and I hand it off to Aladdin, and then just sneak into the crowd.
So that's all you do for that part?
Yeah, and then I'm a townsperson in choir.
So you're a multi-talented person here.
Yeah.
So how many different times do we see you out on stage in different costumes?
Well, I have 2 different costumes, but I have a vest for my thief too. And when I steal my piece of bread, Aladdin gets in trouble for it. He goes to jail.
So somebody else takes the rap for you, eh?
Yeah.
So what did you think you enjoyed the most about acting this year?
This year, well, I like just seeing all my friends again from the before plays and everything. I haven't seen them in a long time.
You've been in a lot of vagabond plays. How many before? What have you been in?
I've been in Music Man, Elephant's Child, Anne of Green Gables, Wizard of Oz, Why Bum Puff Barnaby, I was stagehand, and this one, and the 2 Summer Arts Camp.
What keeps you coming back?
I don't know. I just like seeing all my friends.
So how do you fit this in with a busy life in school?
Really hard, because I have 4-H going, school, yeah. I have to babysit 2 more people before I can go to achievements, so.
Did you think of bringing them to drama?
No. I'm taking babysitting in 4-H, so those are my practice people.
So do you think you're going to come back?
Oh, yeah. Everyone I can.
You just love it, eh?
Yep.
What else do you want to tell us about your act?
Well, when I'm the prince, I have a big sword. I just do some sword stuff.
So did you have to practice?
No, just went with the flow.
And you never have to stab somebody in the back or anything like that?
Nope.
Pretty clean fun here, eh?
Yeah.
What do you think about Aladdin as a whole? Is it a pretty good play?
Yep, it's really cool. The lighting and makeup people and costumes are so good. They deserve a lot of the credit.
Know that. Every father should know that. You tell him, sister!
Jasmine, I am not just your father, I am Sultan.
I'm Felicia Pulo and I play the Sultan.
And who is this person?
It's Jasmine's father. He's the king of Agrabah. And he's sort of fun, but has to remain royal and regal and everything. But yeah, inside he's still kind of playful and everything.
I have a feeling you enjoyed this.
Yes, I did.
Now, we see you many times. What other vagabond productions have you been involved in?
I was in The Wizard of Oz, and I was in Masterclass Final Dress Rehearsal. And both of those ones, I played Ms. Gulch and I played the authoress, which are both kind of older ladies who are all freaked out and paranoid and everything. But now I'm an older man who's sort of not really paranoid, but maybe slightly worried about where Jasmine's gonna end up, but
So out of all those parts, which do you say you enjoyed the most?
I like them all. This one, it's new and different because I get to play a male role, and also this mustache and everything I did myself. So
Is that permanent? Is that permanent?
no.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So what do you think you enjoyed about this part?
Well, this part, as I said, something different. And I've now shown that I can play a male character, because that was sort of what my concern was a bit with this play. Like, when I auditioned, I actually auditioned for Aladdin, and I did a Jafar audition too. But it wasn't that I was totally dead set on one of those parts. It was more to prove that I could play a male. And yeah, if I got one of those parts, it would have been not bad, but
Isn't that kind of nice that you'd even want to take on that challenge?
that's kind of what I was after, was just a new challenge. And I think I've met it, and I like this part.
So are we going to see you coming back?
Yep. I'm gonna probably be in master class again, and yeah, this won't be the last time you see me.
Well, that's good, because I have a feeling you're enjoying every bit of it.
I am. I sort of try what I think by instincts, and then I ask Andrea, is this working? And then if it is, then I keep practicing that. So basically, it's based on instincts, but it's sort of written on. I hope you know what I mean, but
So Andrea has been a real good help to you.
yes, she has. She's been doing both Aladdin and Three of a Kind, which it's just amazing. I actually helped out with Three of a Kind a bit too, but yeah, I don't know how she does it.
What else do you want to tell us?
I don't know. Well, just hope you enjoy the show, and I'm excited for this part. And now watching the movie of Aladdin now is really funny because I picture all the actual people in all the parts. I just watched it last week, and it's like, wow.
This way!
This way!
Save him! You're going straight to the dungeon, kid!
I'm Julia Sotis, and I'm Razul, the captain of the guards. He is Jafar's right-hand man, and his job is to look after the princess and get the thieves and all that kind of stuff.
Sounds pretty official, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a sword and everything. Yeah.
So you must have a pretty stylish costume, I would.
Yes. It's all gold and shimmery and hats. It's nice. Gold boots.
So where'd you get all that from?
My mom, Ellie Sotis, the costume lady. Who's at costumes for all occasions? 842-3616.
Now we know who's paying for this ad.
Yeah.
And what's it like, getting back together with some of these kids? You've been here. What other dramas have you been in?
I've been in first in Music Man from the start, and then The Return of the Glass Slipper and Anne of Green Gables.
Which one did you really like the best?
Well, I had a really good part. I was Sir Edward in The Return of the Glass Slipper, so that was really fun. It was a really good play. That was my favorite.
So how often do you come to practice for Aladdin?
Well, the last 2 weeks we've been here Tuesday. Well, 1 week we were here Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday sometimes. We always get Sunday off, but we're here a lot. Yeah, but it's all worth it. It's all fun. It's good. Oh, yeah, it's worth every bit of it. It's all fun. It's really good.
So is there hopes for you coming back again?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure about Annie this fall because it's getting to be a lot, but definitely Charlotte's Web. So yeah, we're excited.
It's kind of hard with schoolwork. I think that it must be kind of, okay, when do we do our homework?
Yeah, it is. Sometimes I'm up till like midnight doing my homework, but it's worth it all. It's good.
So how do you memorize all these lines?
Colin helped me. He helped me memorize my lines. It took me a while. I was like the last one to memorize them, but they're down now. Yeah.
What would you say you enjoyed the most about the whole thing?
The people, being with all my friends. It's a whole new community, a whole new group of kids. It's really good to meet new people and stuff. Yeah, it's like a family here.
What else do you want to tell us, Julia?
I don't know. Enjoy the show, everybody. It's a good one.
I'm in the choir and I sing and I dance and I'm in the background of the scene. And
So you've had a bit of everything to do with it in Aladdin.
Yep.
So you have to come and practice and sing in the choir and stuff like this?
Yep.
So do you mean come to every practice then?
Every practice that I'm required to come to. It's been really fun.
What did you enjoy most about the play?
Just the people I'm with and everything.
It's kind of fun getting together with a bunch of kids that you all maybe know and some new friends.
Yeah.
I see a lot of props around here. Do you get to have any props for that part?
I get a top hat and I get a fan.
Show us one of those top hats. What are they? So you become pretty official here, eh?
Yeah.
What's it like just pretending and being somebody different?
I don't know. It's really fun.
Do you think you're going to come back another year?
Definitely.
You really enjoyed it that much?
Yes.
Have you been in other plays for Vagabond before?
I've been in The Music Man. I've been in Elephant's Child. I've been in Anne of Green Gables, and I've been in Wizard of Oz, and Three of a Kind in this play. In Three of a Kind, I like my musketeer part.
Ah, so what's special about being a musketeer?
They're really stupid, but they think they're all that, but they're not.
We are three musketeers. When we appear, please give 3 cheers.
Pleased to be playing nursemaid to a spoiled princess. Pleased to be keeping tabs on
My name is Dustin Zebek, and I got the part of Jafar. I'm from SJC, Saskatchewan. It's just about 40 minutes from here.
So what's it like traveling back and forth to Binscar?
It's really fun, like, once you get here, but it can be pretty tiring. But
You guys just put it in pilot mode and away you go?
basically, yeah.
Yeah, because that's a lot of driving back and forth. How many times a week do you come?
About 2 or 3, so it can be really tiring, but I'm really glad I'm part of this. So
Is this your first year, Dustin?
yes, it is. It's first of all, I can't believe it's over now. It's just it went by so fast. It's just so fun here. Everyone's so good. But it's been really fun.
So how did you get involved? Why did you become a part?
Well, like, my sister was in here last year. She in Wizard of Oz. She was a scarecrow, and a couple other of her friends were. And so I thought it looked really fun. So I just wanted it. I tried it out. So.
And now you've got the bug?
Yep.
So we hope to see you back again.
Oh yes, definitely.
Now let's talk about the part you got. What kind of a part have you got?
I'm the villain, Jafar. So yeah, I got really evil makeup.
And so you had to get into character here?
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. I'm sorry. Okay.
Like you're not normally a bad guy?
I'm not sure. I have to admit, I'm very violent, but. Okay, but.
You're giving away some secrets here, but what's this villain got to do in the play?
Well, he doesn't want Jasmine to marry, so, because he wants to marry her so he can become Sultan and rule Agrabah. Yeah. So, I get the evil laugh. So.
Kind of some fancy costume and props and different things?
Lots of my costumes. It can be really plain, but it's really, like, it suits the part. It's just like black with red trimmings. It's really good.
So once you got that costume on, that really made you feel like the villain?
Oh yes, yes. Same with the makeup. It's like I could just like I have makeup that goes like this down, and I could just feel my eyebrows going up. It's really just.
So those makeup artists are real artists then?
Oh yes, yes. And my sister is one of them, so.
So she gets a chance to really take it out on you?
Yeah, which I'm kind. That's why she's not doing my makeup.
Oh. Rats, eh? She could be using a permanent marker, you know.
Oh no.
So you've really enjoyed it then?
Oh yes, it's very fun. Everyone, like, the directors just did such a good job of picking the parts. Everyone suits it so well.
What would you say was your biggest challenge?
Not smiling on my parts. Because I've been told many times not to smile, be the villain. And another part that was really hard was Dying. Yeah, it's really hard to do the dying scene. It's just it takes a lot of leg muscle, which I'm not sure if I have. But well, that's also the sad thing. Like it's already over, right? So I'm gonna miss everyone here.
Well, next year you'll be back.
Oh yeah, but that's a whole nother year.
My name is Gabrielle Kayer, and I'm a harem dancer. We're kind of mysterious and we're secretive. Well, we have a teacher named Belva. She comes and teaches us. So I've been doing dance for the rest of my life, so I'm just used to it.
So then it was sort of like a spin-off from what you already knew, sort of thing?
Yes.
All right. So what kind of a costume do you have?
There's sheer pants, and we have a top, a little bit of sparkles, and veils, and we have veils covering our faces.
So how many of the dancers are there?
There's only 3.
So this is kind of special. You get to really perform out in front of everyone.
Yes, we open the show.
So have you ever been in a Vagabond production before?
No, this is my first one.
So why did you get involved?
I just moved to Bertle, and a lady that works with my grandma works at the school, same school as my grandma, sorry. Her daughter's in 3 of a Kind, and she printed off a page, so we just came to try it out.
So what would you say you enjoyed most about this play?
Meeting new people and having fun, just getting out of school or getting out of your town, doing what you normally do. So then I'm a dancer for the Genie, a backup dancer. And our costume is the same material as hers. They're like green and blue shiny pants. Depends on which way you look at it, they're different colors. And we wear the same tops as we do for our harem dancers because their tops show skin and it's a family production, so we can't show it. And so they're really fun. We have top hats.
So how fast do you have to change from one costume to another?
Oh, we have about 20 minutes. So.
Have you been in other productions? Maybe not in Vagabond, but other places? Have you ever been in drama before?
No, I haven't been in drama, just dance.
So do you think you're going to come back again?
Yes, I want to.
It's kind of nice. Maybe next time a little more speaking parts?
Yeah, just start off small, I guess, so then you get used to how things work. So.
I'm Jessica, and I'm Guard 1, and I'm a backup dancer.
So who is Guard 1?
Basically Razul's helper person.
So how official a part is this?
Not too official. It's pretty good though. You get to be on stage a lot.
So do you have a lot of lines?
Not too many, but enough for me. I did come to most of the practices.
And then you get to be a dancer too, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So you get actually 2 roles?
Yep.
So that means a costume change and a quick out on stage again?
A very quick costume change. It's the old wear your clothes under trick.
Ooh, so you're sort of a little fatter than you should be with the first part?
Kinda.
So have you enjoyed it, Jessica?
Oh, I really enjoyed it.
How come?
Basically because I have lots of friends here and I enjoy being here.
Have we seen you in other Vagabonds before?
I've been in the Wizard of Oz, and I was in the summer camp last summer.
So did that summer camp sort of help you, encourage you to come back?
Uh-huh.
So what do you think you've learned out of being into Vagabond productions?
It's really fun, and yeah.
Sort of helps you too with public speaking and stuff.
Oh yes, lots.
So now, as this guard, does he help to get these 2 together, Jasmine and Aladdin? Or?
No, actually, he has to obey Razul's orders, which Razul obeys Jafar's orders, and Jafar is actually trying to kill Aladdin, so basically, no, I'm not helping him at all.
Oh dear, you're one of the villain's helpers then.
Yeah.
So had you actually seen the movie Aladdin before?
Uh-huh, many times.
Ah, so that would encourage you to be a part, eh?
Kinda. Mm-hmm.
What did you enjoy about your part?
I enjoy that I have a lot of funny lines to say. Well, not too many lines, but they're basically funny lines.
So you get the crowd reaction there?
Sometimes, yeah.
great. What else do you want to tell us?
That everyone should come out to Vagabond, and it's really good.
What you working on there, boss?
My penmanship.
Looks like one old, very important document.
I have the part of Iago in Aladdin. My name is Nicholas Miller, and I come from Esterhazy, Saskatchewan.
So is this your first year in Vagabond?
Yes, I went to the Summer Arts Adventure Camp and thought I might go in Aladdin.
So did that sort of encourage you once you went to summer camp?
Yes, it did, a lot. I really enjoyed that.
So you're coming all the way from Esterhazy. So that's part of the whole deal, is getting in with some other friends.
Yeah, that's really... Probably spending time with my friends is probably one of the best things. Some of my friends think that, how can you do that? And it's like, it looks really fun.
Now let's talk about your part. Who is this person?
Okay, this person is kind of half bird, half human, and he is dragged by Jafar, and he goes all the way along with him. He's always right beside him and helps him through his long career in public services and how he can rule the world.
So are you a good bird?
Full of mischief. Very clever.
You say that without even smiling.
Yeah, I can just be very sneaky, just.
So is this kind of like a parrot?
Yes, it is kind of like a parrot.
So you get to do a lot of talking?
Yes, a lot of talking.
So that meant a lot of memorizing?
Yeah, quite a few, but I got it good down because I'm fairly good at memorizing, so.
Well, that's good. You're young, so it comes like a little easier than some of us older people that have to think, oh, now what do we say next? Have you done acting before?
Yes, I have been in other productions at school and sometime the Summer Arts Adventure Camp and.
But nothing with Vagabond before, so we haven't seen you around. Do you think we're going to see you again?
Yes, I will participate next year too.
What would you say that you think was your biggest challenge of your part?
The biggest challenge would probably be not to burst out laughing during the performance, because I think it's really funny, and when the audience is laughing, I could just burst out laughing.
So that's really kind of hard to hold back, eh?
Yeah, that's probably the hardest part. It's just to hold back your laugh and.
So you really get yourself into it then?
Yeah, I get so into the play, and it's so fun. Just so fun acting. I was so happy after I did my first performance.
So did you have to audition for your part?
Yes, I did have to audition. I was going for another, but then I saw this one, and I thought, I'll give it a shot, and I ended up being as Iago.
Hey, sometimes we get our breaks, don't we?
Yes.
Maybe this part is better for you.
Yeah, it's kind of better because you're a little bit smaller, and then a big sidekick guy, and then a little man following him. It'd be kind of different with a little small genius and then a big, huge parrot.
I have a feeling, though, that you really enjoyed it.
Yes, I did enjoy it. It was really, really just great being with my friends, acting, and I just loved it. It was so awesome.
So I can imagine you going back to Esterhazy and saying to all your friends what?
And just telling them about the play, encouraging them to go, and saying how great it was to just go there and spend time with your friends, have fun acting, and just have a fun time. That's what I really like about it.
So you coming to the summer arts camp too?
Yes, I will again.
How did you get involved with Vagabond?
My brother actually got involved first with the technical aspect of it, and then I just kind of followed suit.
And so has it been a good move on your part?
Oh yeah, it's lots of fun.
So did you audition for this part?
Yeah, well, I auditioned for Jasmine, but there's only one Jasmine, so I got this part, which I actually put down as one of my other parts I'd be interested in.
Hey, you got your foot in the door.
Yeah, I got my foot in the door.
So, narrator number 2, you said?
Yeah, we kind of tell the story and we introduce the scenes.
So that's kind of a pretty official part. They got to listen to you.
Yeah.
So did you have to memorize a lot of lines?
There's not that many lines, but it's more lines than some.
So, any kind of special acting that you have to do?
Not really. We have to put the sets up sometimes. They kind of got us doing that, so it's a little different.
So you're sort of acting and then sort of helping out behind the scenes, but in front of the scenes.
Yeah, it's a really weird part. It's not a normal acting part, that's for sure.
But that's kind of nice. You get a feel for both things.
Yeah, it's a really neat thing because I've always been interested in the technical as well, the behind the scenes.
So what would you say you enjoyed most about your part?
I don't know. I just really like the part. I like being kind of behind the scenes as well as in front. That's probably what I like the most.
So another year?
Oh yeah.
You're coming back.
You've
got bit by the bug.
Yes, I did.
What else would you like to tell us?
I don't know. I just hope you really enjoy the show. It's really mystical.
My name is Ashley Smith, and I got the part of the prince formerly known as the artist, a dancer, townsperson, and I'm in the chorus.
All those people, all in Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're a busy lady.
Yes.
So you just must have said, I can do it, I can do it. And they just kept saying, there's Ashley.
Yup.
So how do you get all these parts and keep them all straight in your mind?
It's sort of easy. I've been in Vagabond for lots of years. I've done The Elephant's Child, Anne of Green Gables, Wizard of Oz, and I've been in both summer arts and venture camps.
I have a feeling you enjoy drama.
Yeah.
What do you like best about acting?
I like to sing and I like to act and stuff. It's really fun.
So these parts, do they all have different costumes that you have to run and change into?
Yeah. I have a bit of time to change and stuff, so.
After a while, does the theater start to look like home?
Sort of, because you go here like almost every day.
So how do you keep up with everything else you do in your life?
Well, I'm like good and I'm really good in school and stuff, so, and I barely get any homework. So, like.
What would you say you enjoyed most about acting?
Well, I'm not sure. I like it all.
What would you say, though, you found a little challenging this year?
Being part of as a prince.
Really? Why?
Because you have to act like a boy and stuff. And I have to act all cool.
That's kind of hard, acting like a boy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, really? Who wants to act like a boy?
I just acted and stuff, so I didn't really say anything. Well, I don't really say any lines. I just have to memorize dance and where I'm supposed to be on stage and my singing, and that's. You just have to know where you stand and stuff, like.
So you're going to take the summer arts camp back?
Yep.
Kind of an interesting camp to go to, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I really enjoy it.
So what else do you want to tell us, Ashley?
That everybody's doing an awesome job.
My name is Chelsea Murray, and I got the part of a harem dancer and a townsperson. I took dance lessons with Belva Wade-Zettner for it, and we have our little belly dance at the beginning of the play. It's very cool.
So did you take these lessons here in Binscott?
Yes, we did. In one of our rehearsals, she just came down for a day and helped us out.
So you really get to do a bit of belly dance?
Yeah, I do. It's a lot of fun.
So that's not something you do every day, do you?
No.
You might take it up now.
Yeah, I think I will. Next year I'll go into it, belly dancing with her.
So that's kind of nice. A nice, cool little outfit you get to wear.
It's very cool. We have our belly dancing scarves, and we have a little scarf over our face. It's very cool.
So you really look the part.
Yeah, we do.
So this starts off the play?
Yeah, it does. It does. It opens the scene, and it creates a mystical effect of the entire play. It's very cool.
And then you've got another part?
I did, just a townsperson. I'm in the chorus.
Just a townsperson, but I think you had to come to a few rehearsals.
Every rehearsal. Yeah.
So how many times would you have a rehearsal during the whole season?
A week? Usually Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday, but in the past couple weeks it's been almost every day.
So how many hours would that be Tuesday, say for example, one day?
About 3 or 4.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's a true commitment. You got to block off the whole evening.
Yeah, it is, but I love it. I love acting.
So you've been around before. How many other plays and what have you been in for Vagabond?
I was in The Music Man. I played Zenita Shin, and I played the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz, and I played a servant in Glass Slipper, and I think that's about it.
So, do you think you're coming back again?
Of course, yeah.
You say that with such a smile. I think you really enjoy it.
I do.
If you had the chance to get some of your other friends involved, what would you tell them?
Oh, I would just tell them that acting is just so fulfilling. You're on the stage and the audience in the palm of your hands, and it's just so great, such a great feeling. So if they want that feeling, they should come and act.
Is it something you ever thought of for a career in the future?
Yeah, I have actually. I'd like to go to university to become an actress. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And there are such schools available, aren't there?
Yeah, there are. In BC and Toronto. Yeah.
Hey, someday we might see you in the real Aladdin.
Maybe.
Wow. What else do you want to tell us about your parts?
That's about it. I just enjoyed it all, and I hope everyone enjoys the show.
Oi! 10,000 years in a ticket give you such a crick in the neck!
And I played the genie in Aladdin.
Ooh. Now tell us about your part.
Well, my part's really animated. It's very fun. Jeannie's a very kinesthetic person. Like, she's always moving, and she she's very exciting to be with, and she's a very extraordinary character, and she's always moving and happy and stuff. So.
Now, when I think of a genie, I imagine rubbing a little kind of a vase or something and having a genie appear. Do you appear?
Yeah, I do. I appear out of this lamp, and like smoke comes out of it and everything, and its lights change, and it's very exciting to come out of a lamp.
How do they squeeze you into a lamp?
Well, they don't actually squeeze me into a lamp. I usually kind of hide behind a rock, and then when Aladdin starts rubbing the lamp, I appear out of the rock. I hop onto the rock in a little ball, and then I just evolve out of that sort of stance. It was hard at first, but after they told me how to do it, then it was really fun. Like, I'm dancing my way up out of this lamp, and it's very fun. It's very exciting.
So did you ever see the movie Aladdin?
Well, I have the movie. I've seen it many times when I was a little kid and stuff, and I really, really liked it. And I liked Robin Williams playing Genie, and I thought it was really cool and exciting.
And did you ever imagine someday you'd be playing that part?
Well, no, I never really imagined it. Like, Andrea just gave me the phone call and said, "You're going to be Genie," and I was just so surprised and excited. I thought, wow, this is my big time to get a main role and everything.
So have you been in Vagabond Theatre before?
I've been in Vagabond Theatre many times. I've been Vagabond Theatre for The Music Man, Elephant's Child, and Wizard of Oz, and it was very fun.
So out of all those plays, which one do you think is your favorite one?
Well, probably this one, not because I got the main role or anything, but like getting to meet new friends and like getting like friendships and everything with other people. And it's very exciting, like not just in Binscarth, like from Esterhazy and Rocanville and Russell. And I think that's very interesting, and you have friends wherever you go now. Like, that's what I like about this community of Vagabond. You go in performance and you get to do things you like, but you also have friends like behind the scenes, and that's what I like about it too, not just the acting and the singing and dancing, also my friends that come to Vagabond Theatre also.
So I have a feeling you're coming back.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll always be coming back, because that's what I like to do. Hopefully when I'm older, I want to go to Hollywood, yeah, and stuff, so this is where I get my practice and everything. so I'm planning to come on back for sure. I'd just like to say it's a very fun part to play, and I really enjoyed playing it. It was the best part I ever had in Vagabond Theatre, and I'm really honored to get it. And I'd like to thank Andrea and Pam for all their help, and Ellie for the costume. Ellie did such a good costume. I really like Ellie. She's very amazing. She's very creative, and I really liked working with her. And Andrea, I like to honor her, and the rest of the cast. It's like we're all just a big family. Like Andrea and Pam are like the mother and father, and then the rest of the kids is just all the kids and everything. And it's a very good experience to be on stage. It's just getting used to it and stuff, and it's just really exciting, very exciting.
This must be your lucky day, daughter. Such an impressive collection of worthy suitors.
No girl wants the most important decision of her life made for her.
My name is Ashton Keeper, and I got the part of Princess Jasmine. The princess is really she's trying to find herself, and no one's listening to her, and it's just really hard for her to live the way she's living right now.
But does she get to work things out?
Yes, she goes out and finds true love, and she's as happy as can be.
I bet you got some pretty outfits for them.
I did. They're amazing. I love them so much.
And lots of memorizing the lines?
Yeah, this is the first time I've done that, so it was a little bit tough, but I got it.
I would say you're likely the key role here. What's it like having this kind of responsibility?
It's very, I don't know what to say. It's very hard, and I love it. I've never had it before, so I'm pretty excited. It's just so amazing.
Have you acted with Vagabond before?
Yes, this is my 4th production, but it's my first time as a main role. So
what else have you been involved in?
I was in The Elephant's Child, Anne of Green Gables, and The Wizard of Oz.
So out of all 4 of those, which one's your favorite part?
Aladdin and Princess Jasmine. So.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
So what's it like coming to all those rehearsals and having to, memorize everything? What's it all like?
It's tough. It's very excruciating, and you have to fit it all in with all the other extracurricular activities that you're doing. So it's fun though. I love coming here.
Wow. So if some of your friends heard about Vagabond and didn't know what it was all about, what would you tell them?
I tell them it's an awesome experience, and everyone should come try Vagabond Theatre Productions. It's so much fun.
What do you think was your biggest challenge this year?
This year is probably trying to act like I'm falling in love with someone, and it's just, we're friends and all, but it's kind of hard.
With all the different stage effects and everything that's going on, kind of mystical?
Oh yeah, it's with all the smoke and the lights, it's so pretty. It's so amazing how much the light crew and the technical people put into it. It's so awesome. This play cannot have gone on without those people. They're so amazing, and people should recognize them. The backdrops are amazing. They're so pretty. I love them.
So is there a lot of stuff going on the projection type screen, or is it all made up stuff?
No, there are some projections. We've got some stars in a whole new world, and some sand dunes, and some Broadway signs. It's very cool.
So you get to sing?
I do get to sing. I have one song at the start, a short solo, and then I do a duet with Aladdin in the middle of the play.
So was that a bit of a challenge, working with somebody else to sing?
It's not bad. The harmony and the melody it's hard, but I got it, so it's good.
What else do you want to tell us, Ash?
I just want to thank Andrea and Pam for working with me. They're so amazing. I don't think I could have gone through my songs without Pam's help, and all the blocking Andrea put into the scenes is amazing. So I just thank you so much.
I'm the baker. I run down the aisle yelling, "Thief, thief, someone stole my bread."
And so that thief has really stole your bread, eh?
Yeah.
So do you have a baker's costume on?
Kind of. I have a baker hat and an apron.
And do you have a loaf of bread or something to carry as a prop?
No, the thief carries a loaf of bread.
So he really has your bread?
Yeah.
So what else do you have to do in the play?
I'm a genie backup dancer.
So you've got to have a costume change.
Yeah.
So do you have quick change or how's it going?
I don't know. I get as much time as I want, kind of, because there's a while.
So which part do you really like the best?
I don't know. I like them all.
Now, is this your first time acting with Vagabond?
No, I've been in 2 other plays. Anne of Green Gables and The Wizard of Oz.
Okay, so out of all those, which do you think is your favorite?
Probably this one.
Why?
I don't know. I have lines and I'm on lots.
So had you actually seen the movie of Aladdin before?
Yeah, I have it.
So how does your part of Baker compare to that?
I don't know. I haven't watched it for a while.
So I just wonder if you're really doing the part like you should be, eh?
Yeah.
So did you have fun with this?
Yeah.
So how come you're involved?
I don't know. I like being in plays. It's really fun.
It is fun, isn't it? So do you think you're going to come back another year?
Yeah.
Do you take part in the summer camp too?
No.
Do you think you might?
I don't know. I'm always too busy.
That makes it hard during the summer, isn't it? Yeah. So what would you say was your biggest challenge this year with this?
I don't know. Probably learning all the songs.
So how many songs do you actually have to be?
I don't know. A lot.
So you had to memorize all those songs?
Yeah.
So does somebody actually come and help you with the songs to teach you?
Well, Pam, she is kind of our song teacher.
So that was kind of nice. Somebody's really guiding you along.
Yeah.
Anything else, Ashley, you'd like to tell?
No, not really.
Thank you.
While we wait for the royal family to take their places in the royal office, let's get moving on the street. You. What's your name?
Aladdin. My name is Alana, and I got a part of a narrator, so yeah, I'm the 5th one. I'm on I don't know, 1st.
Oh, so all narrators are on together? So how is it to be a narrator? What's this is all involved?
Well, just really we set the story and yeah, basically.
Yeah. So you sort of have to tell the whole story.
Kind of, yeah. We introduce scenes and.
So you one of these that has to move some of the sets around too?
Yeah, all narrators do.
Really? So what's that like?
Some of the sets pieces are really heavy, like the thrones and stuff. Yeah,
So you have help to do that?
Yeah, all the narrators do it together.
So you're still in costume when you're having to move this stuff around?
Yeah.
So what kind of a costume does a narrator get?
Well, they have almost all the skirts are the same. It's like a silky color, and then the same with sparkly-ish. And then the shirts are basically the same almost, except the sparkly here, and then it's like all silk-ish.
So it's kind of all mystical.
Yeah.
So what did you enjoy this year, Lana?
I don't know. It's just the cast. It's been really, really fun, and yeah.
So any kind of a challenge, though?
Sometimes there have been challenges, when we had to learn where the sets all went, and yeah. Really, we just learned during technical week and stuff. So when all the cast was there, we just learned when we had to move stuff, and yeah.
We've seen you in other plays. What other ones have you been involved in?
Well, I was Amaryllis in The Music Man. I was in The Elephant's Child, Wizard of Oz, and Anne of Green Gables. And
you have kept coming back. Why?
I don't know. I just really enjoy acting.
Out of all those, which was your favorite?
Definitely this one.
Really?
Yeah, it's been the most fun.
So do you think you're going to come back again?
Yeah.
What else do you want to tell us, Alana?
Enjoy the show.
Okay, I'm Jacinta Vandenbush, and I'm doing narrator 1.
So what's this like being narrator one?
It's fun. You get to come out and introduce all the characters, and then you sing some parts.
So which is your favorite of all those songs?
Well, I usually sing this one song over and over with different words each time.
So how do you remember which words you're supposed to sing at that time?
Just which scene it is and who's coming out and stuff like that.
So do you have any solo parts you sing?
A few little solo lines.
So narrator one, you got other ones I know that are narrating too. So was this a challenge making everybody do it the right part at the right time?
A little bit, not too much.
What did you enjoy most this year?
Well, it's fun to be with everybody and to be here at the theater to do all this. It's really fun to act and sing on stage.
Yes. Now you've been in other plays with Vagabond. Tell us which ones you've been in.
I've been at Summer's Arts Camp last summer, and I've been in Wizard of Oz. I was Dorothy. I liked being Dorothy. It was fun, but it's always fun to try something else too. I can put some of the cave pieces on because they want the narrators to be telling the story, so that they bring the things out to tell the story. And so I bring out some things like the cave, I bring out the chest, and I bring out Jafar's table.
Do you think you're going to come back another year?
Oh, I hope so. It's going to be fun.
I'm Donna Granbush, and I have the part of Prince Bobble Gandouche and a townsperson. I'm sort of one of the suitors for Princess Jasmine. I'm the muscle man.
Oh, so let's see your muscles.
Except I have fake muscles.
Oh, so these little muscles are underneath the big ones, eh?
Yeah.
So you have a real muscle costume on?
Yeah.
Good. So you haven't had to be, lifting weights for the last 2.5 months?
No.
No. So what have you enjoyed about this part?
Well, the part I enjoy is when I go on stage and I do all my poses and.
Oh, so you get to show off?
Yeah.
So is this sort of a comical part then?
Well, it's just to impress Princess Jasmine. So.
Do you think it does?
Well, she's always looking away, so I don't think so.
So have you enjoyed being part of the Vagabond this year?
Yes.
Have you been in any other productions before?
I've been in Wizard of Oz and Vagabond's last summer adventure camp.
Did you enjoy going to the summer camp?
Oh, yeah.
So do you think every little part is kind of progressing? Do you getting to enjoy it? Yeah. You think you're going to come back another year?
Probably.
Your real name?
Kimberly.
Kimberly Shaw?
Yeah. Kelly.
Shayla Marzoff.
Okay, and what are you?
3 Little Pigs.
How could I have guessed that you were 3 Little Pigs? Is there some reason that I should know you're 3 Little Pigs?
Hats.
Okay, now what does your hat represent?
The Stick House.
Okay, and yours?
Brick.
The Brick House.
The Straw, which was the least strongest.
Okay, so then do you lose your hat in the play?
No, not really. Unless it falls off, of course.
Okay, and what about yours? Yours on there pretty tight?
Yep.
Okay, what about yours, Kimberly?
Pretty good.
Okay, so is that how we know that you're little pigs? Is because your hats?
Because also our makeup.
Yeah, I think there's a combination with nose colors and stuff.
Yep. Suspenders.
Oh, of course. Look at you're all in the little farm outfits. Do we also have little pink curly tails?
Right there.
Oh my gosh. Now, can I ask why you don't have as much curl in your tail?
I don't know. Maybe just it's just pipe cleaners actually.
Okay. So maybe we should have somebody curl yours a little tighter. Okay. Oh yes, Kimberly has a real curly tail. So where did you get your little outfit from, Kimberly?
Mrs. Sodas.
Oh, so she got all your little outfits together. Have you enjoyed yourself, Kimberly?
Yes.
Now I've seen you in other Vagabond productions before. What other ones have you been?
The Wizard of Oz and the Elephant's Child.
So out of all three of those, which one do you enjoy the best? Which part?
The Wizard of Oz.
Okay, what part did you have me?
The Munchkin and the Poppy.
Okay, and now you get to be a little pig. That's kind of cute. So do you guys get to sing a song or something?
We all sing a song together.
And what's the name of the song?
We have it's a musical, so we have 1, 2, 3, you and me, and we also have Look High, Look Low, and Just Listen, I Love My Teddy Bear, All for One, and Three of a Kind again.
Boy, you've got a lot to remember. How do you remember which one you're singing and what you're doing?
By the music.
So you've been to all these practices and all these rehearsals?
Not all of them.
So how come you've got a little prop? What have you got there?
My little teddy bear that I named Snowball.
So why do pigs have teddy bears?
Because of I Love My Teddy Bear, we have to have a teddy bear so we can hold it and we can take it away, and then we can also, so.
That's a reason to have a teddy bear. Now, how come when I think of three little pigs, I also think of a big bad wolf? Is there a big bad wolf in this movie?
No. We only mention it.
So we don't have to actually see the big bad wolf?
No.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
But we always keep a lookout for the big bad wolf. Because the big bad wolf, we don't want him with us because we're not really friends.
Mm-hmm. And we really wouldn't want three of him, would we?
Yeah.
So that would be bad. Who did your makeup?
I can't remember her name.
Well, she did a good job. Did she do all three of you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just because we're piggies doesn't mean we can't look pretty.
Yeah, that's a cute comment. I noticed that you even have eye sparkle.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's kind of cute. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah. This is actually my first performance.
Do you think you're going to come back?
Yeah.
Good. Maybe not as a little pig next year?
Maybe they're doing Charlotte's Web, so I might be a pig.
It could be. Maybe they just should leave the paint on from one year to the next.
But then we're going to get pimples.
Oh. So is this your first year?
Yeah.
Come a little closer. Yeah. So this is your first year. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Good. And who are you?
We're the three blind mice.
So you're pretty classy looking mice. How come mice are all dressed in pink?
We're actually we're disco mice while also being blind.
So how do I know that you're blind mice?
We have sunglasses on.
Now, that's pretty cool. So you've all got to have sunglasses on.
Yeah.
So I love your little ears too.
Thanks.
That's kind of cute. Now, does everybody get to have a cat?
Well, we all have different stuffies. She has a mouse, I have a cat, and she has a chipmunk. Chipmunk.
So why do we have these kind of little animals?
They're stuffed animals, and they're for the song that we're going to sing.
Okay, and what's the name of the song?
I Love My Teddy Bear.
And even though they're not a teddy bear?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would a mouse ever decide she wants to cuddle a cat?
Because I wanted to be different.
You're also very dangerous.
Yeah.
Do you not know what a cat can do to a mouse?
My cat, I saw a dead mouse body on our carpet. Well, not on our carpet, but on our mat in the front yard. Yeah.
At least you said yard and not front room.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what the results can be when a cat sees a mouse.
Yeah.
What about you? You've got a mouse, so that's okay. A mouse likes a mouse. So you've never found a dead mouse somewhere?
Yeah, we found two of them in our living room. One squashed between a little table and a couch, and then one on the floor under my backpack.
Oh, under your backpack? Oh, That must have been quite the discovery.
Yeah.
So you know what a mouse should not look like. Now, you've all got different colored makeup on. Who did your makeup?
I don't know. Helen.
Some very nice lady that's had fun with your faces. She certainly knows what to do to make a mouse look cute.
Yeah.
You're pretty classy looking mice. Do you feel kind of fancy?
Yes.
I've never seen a pink mouse like this before. I've seen pink mice, but not... Well, hey, have you got long tails? Oh, classy. Okay. So, have you enjoyed yourself?
Yes, I have, except today because my throat.
So I hope you don't have to sing too loud.
I'm not planning to sing anyways because I'm saving my throat for my lines too, so I'm not going to sing.
And have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, but yesterday on Friday's play, I got sick, so I couldn't be there, and there's only 2 blind mice.
Did they know that you weren't there?
Yep.
They realized you weren't there?
Yep.
Okay, so but they went on without you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad you're back today.
Yeah, so am I.
Yes. And what about you? Have you enjoyed yourself? Good. Why have you enjoyed yourself this year?
I don't know, just having fun.
Kind of fun? What's it like having a sister in the same part as you?
Scary.
Why?
I don't know.
So, you know, like, I mean, is it okay, though, to have a sister right beside you all the time?
Yeah. I'm the 3 baby goat.
Okay, so you're little goats, right?
Yes.
Okay. You have the cutest little outfits. What is this?
It's a beard.
Oh, of course, a goatee. Who made up your face?
There's this lady and she does face painting, but I'm not sure what her name is.
What's her name?
I think it's Cindy something.
Okay, does she ever do a good job? Because you look so real. Do you feel like a little goat?
Yes.
And who are you? Are you a little troll? So you had to come to all the little practices too? Oh, you are cute. So what are you holding?
My teddy bear.
Oh, so that's for the teddy bear song?
Yes.
And did you all have teddy bears?
Yes.
So, what did you enjoy most about this?
Singing, dancing, and all the stuff that we had to do.
So you've enjoyed everything. What about you? What did you enjoy?
I really enjoyed this being my first play with lines that I have to speak, because all my other plays are just singing and dancing. That's all I've ever done on other plays.
So this time you really got to say something.
Yes.
And what did you get to say?
Perhaps it was that Miss Troll, she won't leave us without paying a toll, and this is going to be rough twice.
What about you? What did you enjoy the most?
I enjoyed, I just enjoyed the whole thing.
Is this the first time you've ever acted?
Yeah,
Do you think you're going to come back again?
maybe.
So is it pretty rough being a little goat?
No,
What's a little goat called?
I'm not sure.
I
don't know.
You guys are so cute. And you, can you show us how you showed off your muscles? Show. Yeah, you show. Oh. And you knew every song, didn't you? That's cute. So, do you think you're going to come back in again?
Yes.
Good. And your little outfits. That's kind of a neat little outfit. I never thought of a goat wearing a tuxedo.
It's not a tuxedo.
What is it?
Undershirt.
I see. So, are you going to come back again?
Definitely.
Okay. Have you been in any of the other plays before that Vagabonds put on?
Well, I've been in Wizard of Oz, and I've gone to the Summer Arts Adventure Camp twice.
Okay. Do you enjoy coming to the summer camps?
Yes, it's lots of fun.
That's where you get to pick up on a few other little hits. Eh?
Yeah, that's pretty fun. A lot of acting things.
Has it been fun getting together with all the kids?
Yeah, it's really fun.
And who are you?
I am Mama Bear.
Ooh, how would I know you were Mama Bear?
Because of my dress and my face.
Yes, you do have a little apron on, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, typical of Mama Bear. I've seen lots of bears with aprons on.
Yes.
Have you seen bears with aprons on? Okay. And who are you?
I'm Papa Bear.
Okay, typical. He should be dressed up, eh?
A suit and tie, hat.
And you.
I'm Baby Bear and Goldilocks.
So you get to be two parts. So what is so special about being Baby Bear?
I get lost.
Oh, that's a typical Baby Bear role. What's this big thing across the front of you?
That it's a bow.
Ooh, good. Are you hot in that little outfit?
No.
And how do you get lost? Where do you go?
And then a stump.
Is it pretty scary in that stump?
Mm-mm.
So what's it like having a baby that gets lost?
Very scary.
Yeah.
Scary. Sad.
Yes, because everything in this play is supposed to be three of a kind.
Yeah. But now it's only two.
And you guys only have one baby and you lose it?
Yeah.
Sheesh. I don't know. Next year you should try being something else.
Yes.
Yes. Have you had fun?
Yes, lots of fun.
I've seen you in other vagabond plays. Which ones have you been in?
I have been in Anne and Green Gables and The Wizard of Oz.
So what keeps you coming back?
It's awesome.
You really enjoy it?
Yes, I love it.
Have you been in any of the other plays?
No, this is my first.
So why did you get involved?
Because, well, my friends were talking about it at school one day, and I thought, well, it's kind of fun, so I decided to join it. And, yeah.
Are you glad you joined?
Yeah.
Good, good. Okay, and is this your first time?
Mm-hmm.
And have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah.
I like your little outfits, and I think your face painting is really cute. How come you didn't get a brown face?
Because I don't know. I don't really know.
Maybe because you're also Goldilocks?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, so and that part wouldn't have a brown face. Who are you three?
Three little maids.
And who are the three little maids?
From school.
So why are we all dressed in purple?
Because Andre wanted us, it has a pattern.
You look like your Japanese little maidens. Is that what you are?
Yep.
Very pretty. So have you enjoyed yourself?
Yep.
And do you have a special song or something that you have to sing?
No.
Nothing special? You just all do everything the same as everybody else?
Yeah, but I like the song, the teddy bear one.
Oh, and why do you like that one?
Because we had to rock them.
And is that your little teddy bear? Well, that's the tiniest little teddy bear I've ever seen. Don't you lose that guy.
I wouldn't.
Have you got a teddy bear too?
Uh-huh.
Is yours as tiny as that one?
No, it's a lot bigger.
So you better watch that your big one doesn't eat his little one, her little one.
Uh-huh.
So what did you like best about the whole part?
The teddy bear song.
You do too? Yeah? You like that part? So you had to practice a lot?
Uh-huh.
Wow. And have you been in any of the plays before?
No.
Or is this your first one?
Yes.
You think you're going to come back?
Yes.
Really? What about you? Have you been in some of the others?
No. Yeah. No. Only this one, but next year I'm going to be in Charlotte's Web.
You've been in some of the summer camps, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy coming to dramas?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm going into that summer too. Summer camp. That's going to be my first time. And I'm going to do Charlotte's Web.
Everybody likes that Charlotte's Web, eh?
Yeah, all three of us want to be in Charlotte's Web.
Good. So have you been friends before, or did you just all of a sudden meet up together?
No.
You just all met up together?
Actually, me and her are in the same school. Yeah. Class. Yeah, but we know each other. Yeah, we know each other, but next thing we know, we're all together. Because me and Cassidy go to the same rink. And she lives close by me. And Shaylin and me are in the same class at the same school.
So you've had fun becoming friends, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Thanks, girls, for talking to us.
We looked everywhere that our tub would go. If that baby bear was around here, I think we would know.
My name is Bronson Smith, and I'm 3 men in a tub.
Where's the other two?
They're in the tub.
Oh, they're already in the tub.
Yep.
And so you're going to be the spokesperson for this group?
Yep.
The other guys don't say too much?
No.
How come?
I don't know.
Yeah, there just
wasn't enough people.
So they're a little shy?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good. So what's it like being 3 men in a tub?
Fun.
So what do you actually have to do in the play?
Sing songs and say my parts.
So do you get to have a solo part?
Yep.
So what song do you sing?
1, 2, 3. Look high, look low. The Bears song. 3, 1 for all and all for one. And listen. And then we do 1, 2, 3 again for the last part.
So you got a lot of singing to do.
Yep.
So this tub, is it a real bathtub?
Nope.
Tell us about the tub then.
It's like a box with people, like fake people. They have fake heads.
Could we call them dummies?
Yep.
So it's 3 men in a tub, 2 of them are dummies, and 1 is you.
Yep.
So do you have to move this on stage by yourself?
Nope. I just gotta stay in one spot.
So is it wet in that tub?
Nope.
What did you enjoy about your part?
Saying my lines.
Yeah. So do you think you're going to come back another year?
Yep.
Good. Maybe 4 of a kind this time?
No.
We looked in the park and in La Cantina. We asked each senior and each signorina.
And who are we?
3 musketeers.
And 3 caballeros.
Oh, so we get to be 2 different parts?
Yes.
So what's it like? Do you have a change of costume and stuff here?
Yes.
What's it going to be? What do you start out as?
Caballeros.
Okay, and what do you look like in that part?
Mostly Mexican.
Okay, so I suppose you got a Mexican type sombrero?
Yep, and we have ponchos too.
Perfect. And then what do you look like when you become a musketeer?
We have a white shirt and then just a black shirt with a shield on it, and then a feathered hat.
And a velvet cape. Or red.
So how fast do you have to make this change in costume?
We have to make it in one song.
So what do you have? One thing underneath another here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so you look a little fatter to start with, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of a song do you sing?
Well, there's a Musketeer song called All for One, and we each have a solo line in it.
2 solo lines.
2 solo lines each.
So you each got a little part that you have to sing by yourself, right? Okay. So what would you say you enjoyed most this year?
Probably the Musketeers.
Why?
Well, because they have cool costumes.
So what about you, Jobin? What part did you like the best this year?
Probably the musketeers too.
Okay, why?
It was just a fun part, and I liked the costumes and how we acted and stuff.
We've seen you in other plays. What other vagabonds have you been in?
I was in Elephant's Child, and I was in the theater camp one, and I was in Wizard of Oz.
Ooh. So why do you keep coming back?
I don't know, I just like it, and it's fun performing.
What about you? You've been in some other ones. Why do you keep coming back?
Just because it's so fun, and I love to act and sing and dance.
Good. Have you been in some of the other productions?
Yes, I've been in Wizard of Oz last year.
And so you like coming back?
Yes.
Good. Okay, and what's it like, this 3 of a kind thing? Did that get to be a little kind of confusing, having 3 of everything around?
Yeah.
So what other 3s have we got here besides you 3?
We got 3 little maids, 3 mice.
Right.
Yeah, 3 mice. 3 men in a tub, 3 bears, 3 wise men, 3 billy goats gruff, 3 pigs.
Gee, we're going to have a lot of 3s here by the time we're finished.
It's mostly all of the
like the Storyland.
Oh, and the Three Caballeros and the Three Musketeers.
Well, they're the best of them all, aren't they?
Yeah.
No, you can't be serious. Those three guys are truly delirious.
And who are you guys?
Wise Man.
The Three Wise Men. That's why you're dressed like this?
Yeah.
Wow. So, did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah. It was fun.
It was. And who made your outfit?
Ellie.
Oh, she did that too. Wow, she's been busy. What did you enjoy best about being a wise man?
I don't really know. Everything, I'd say.
Really? You really enjoyed yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you? You got a crown. How come you got a crown?
I don't know because I don't really know.
Maybe you're a little wiser than these other two?
Yeah, that's it.
You just didn't want to admit it, eh?
Right.
So what did you enjoy best about being a wise man?
Just everything.
So is it kind of hard, you guys having to work with three little pigs and three little, three little everything?
No, not really.
Not really? It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So you had a number of songs that you had to sing too?
Yeah. I don't know.
Have you ever acted in a vagabond before?
Yeah.
What were you in before?
The Elephant's Child.
And what part were you?
A zebra.
Ooh, so you've gone from being a zebra to a wise man.
Yeah.
Which part did you like the best?
Everything.
Okay. And what about you? Have you ever been in a vagabond theater before?
Vagabond, I don't really remember.
And what about you? You been in some of your other vagabond theater productions?
Yeah, I've been in The Music Man, Anne of Green Gables, and The Elephant Child.
So you've really been in a lot. Which one did you enjoy the most?
I would say The Music Man because that was my first one and I really enjoyed it.
And that's why you keep coming back, eh?
Yeah.
Good for you. So do you think you're going to come again?
Yeah, I might be in Annie and I'll be in Charlotte's Web.
Good. Do you think you're going to come back and act again? Do you enjoy this?
Yeah.
Good. I like your little outfit, you know. You look pretty much like a king. If I was to see a king, I'd think you'd look like one.
I know.
Oh, good. What about you? You going to come back again another time?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for talking to us, you guys.
Oh, and one more thing. You know how you said I looked like a king? The first time my mom saw me in my makeup, she didn't even know it was me.
Oh. That's pretty good for the makeup person, eh?
I know.
That is good. So your mom was looking for somebody else?
Yeah, she didn't know it was me till I smiled at her.
I guess starting last summer, got a hold of the scripts and started looking through, started kind of pre-planning all of my ideas and staying up late at night when all the creativity comes. And basically, I guess, just overseeing the big picture. There's so many people who take part in it and help out. You know, the director is one person, but that's really the person who just sort of sees the overall picture and makes sure that that whole big picture comes together in the end.
So you're director of both plays?
Yes. Yes, I directed both.
How did you do that?
Well, I'm not sure. A lot of the kids have been asking me lately, did you get any sleep last night? I think because I started so early on, all the way to last summer, when I really started looking at the scripts and doing all of the early preliminary work, designing and figuring out things. And so then when it came down to rehearsal time, which we started the end of January, we basically had auditions the end of January and have been going full force with rehearsals ever since. A lot of the preliminary things were figured out at that point, so it was easy to step into rehearsal and go with it and, you know, just work with the cast and work with all of the other departments that start falling into place at that point. And yeah, a lot of time, definitely a lot of time, and usually I held them on different nights. Twice a week we'd have Three of a Kind, and then on 2 other days of the week we'd hold Aladdin, and then once in a while we would do a Saturday workshop or extra Saturday rehearsals. So I've always had a huge interest in lighting in particular, so Of course, Jamie, working as technical director on this one, stepped in and did a lot of the lighting design for us initially, but then we had problems with the light board sort of a week before the show. That's sometimes when those sorts of things happen. And we ended up having to bring out a new light board from Winnipeg. So at that point, we sort of had to step in and redesign and relight and figure everything out again. And with a new light board and a few other special extra things that we didn't have before, we were able to really make use of our creativity as well. We had a consultant come out from Winnipeg who was a great help to us a week before the show and helped us do a lot of our lighting and design sort of last minute to get it all into place for the show. So,
well, with this kind of a show, you know, you let your imagination go, and really having that lighting effect really took a lot of, you know, backdrops off your mind. You didn't have to paint all those big backdrops and everything.
Yeah, we generally like to do a lot with design, like with lighting and costuming and that sort of thing. This was definitely, right off the bat, the plan for this show was that the set would be portrayed through the lighting, through the, you know, the music, through the movement of the show, rather than solid physical sets. We had a few set pieces, obviously, for Aladdin. Three of a Kind, of course, is just to create the environment and the scene for the little trios to feel like they're in their storyland. We did a little bit more for them as far as actual set pieces go, but we kept Aladdin just sort of a simple stage with a lot of lighting, and that was the set, was the lighting. So
now the cast, you had how many kids involved?
Close to 45. We had, I believe, 22 in Three of a Kind. Actually, 23 because we had one little one join in later on through the process. And so between the two shows, you know, up to 45 cast members, and then, of course, all of the crew, huge crew. There's always a lot of people backstage behind the scenes that actually help make the show actually come together. So.
Yes, and you know, it gets hard to not name people, but you know, like, I mean, you had music people and you had, you know, dance choreographers. Like, I mean, there was a lot of extra people.
Mm-hmm. There always is, especially for a musical, because of that. I mean, you need people who are sort of specialties in their areas with the dance and the music and the, you know, everyone sort of has their thing. And when all of those people come together, of course, that's really, really the only way, because it's just, I don't know what to say. It's just, you know, that's what theater is about, is people coming together to put something like this together. It would be really difficult for one person to oversee all of that. You know, it's definitely something for a community of people to come together and do.
Your background, now you're back into what you really love to do, isn't it?
Oh, I love this, yes. This is just where my heart, my passion is. I love working on the stage and with the kids. That's the main thing. I love working with the young people. I love, you know, for the most part, I'm involved with the junior musicals around here, and as well outside of Vagabond, I've done some work with young people in you know, with the stage and theater, and yeah, that's really what I enjoy.
Anything else, Andrea, you'd like to tell us about the production?
Well, I'm not really sure. I think just that, again, it's just been a really rewarding experience. It has just meant a lot to be part of this again. Very thankful for Vagabond, the creation of Vagabond to our area, and of course all of the people involved, all of the young people, all of the cast members have just been awesome through this. They're so committed and dedicated, and it's so wonderful to see them all loving it as much as we all do.
After I made the costumes, they got the scraps, and Pam Elliott made a pair of cushions to raffle off. So there's a piece of all the costumes between, there's a pair, so some of the other colors might be in the other pillow. But yeah, she did a beautiful job. And this is the back of the magic carpet fabric. So that's our raffle.